Hey, yo! Welcome back to the Dugget and Beyond. So, of course, we are now done with the NFL season. Of course, with the Eagles winning it and a dominating win here. But we also had some kind of different, some things to get used to this year. Along with, yes, like we have the different kickoff rule where, like, they stand very close, and then the kicker has a whole thing to go, and once the receiving team catches it, then everyone goes and gets the ball. And also just like penalty wise and how calls are made in general. So just little things to try and make the game better and more appealing to other people, and seeing how things worked. And some were weird and some were good, and other than that. But we also had other things we're getting used to this year, including with Tom Brady. Of course, he's been retired for a little while, and he became the color analyst here for Fox, as he signed a massive 10-year, $375 million deal with them. Which, hey, for being a color analyst, having an amazing career with one team, actually two teams, alright. Of course, had the 20-year career with New England, and then the 3-year career with the Buccaneers, and having an actual list of accolades that he had. 15-year time Pro Bowl, 3-time All-Pro, 7-time champion, 3-time AP MVP, 5-time Super Bowl MVP. The list, of course, goes on, and of course, the guaranteed first-round Hall of Fame ballot that he's going to be getting, and in a couple of years. But yeah, we of course have had former players now become analysts. You have the entire CBS and Fox situation going on, and look at the Fox crew that were on the field right before halftime. Basically, every single one of them have played football in some capacity and have their names known. Of course, we just had speaking of Tom Brady, Gronk is of course on that panel there. Of course, they were the duo there on that team for New England for a number of years. But yeah, we of course also have Greg Olson, who had a pretty decent career for himself. Also, of course, signed the contract for with Fox, but was also on the A team for Fox for the last couple of years, and was of course basically demoted from his position as the top one to the B team when Tom Brady came on. Of course, we have also like Tony Romo, but he's with CBS, as he signed in 2020 10-year, $180 million contract. But it just kind of shows of the value of who the player is and what they've been through, and how much money they're going to get, and kind of where the stepping stone is of these guys to get into these roles. He kind of put Greg Olson's career with Tom Brady's, and it's going to definitely weigh down a lot more than Olson's is, and that's basically why the job was given to Brady right off the bat, in a way, to basically be the A team. Kind of no matter what, in a way. It did kind of seem like Brady got off to a struggle in the beginning. Of course, he just spent the last 30-something years, 35 years of his life being a football player. Nothing else besides being a football player, and explaining to other people, of course, as a veteran, going to try and win Super Bowls for his whole life, and just kind of speaking everything in his mind, because, of course, those guys have so much to talk about, as they've had great careers. With Olson signing in 2024, his salary was $3 million, with a significant drop from $10 million. Granted, you're still making a couple $1 million. Like, if I came out and said, "Oh, I'm making $3 million," I would be running around everywhere, like, telling people, "You can't tell me what to do for the rest of my life. I just made $3 million in a year." Like, that's absurd. But of course, with these guys coming off these contracts that they had as players, this is kind of seeming a little bit like a downgrade, of course, to them with him. So Olson, of course, ended his career in 21. He became 3-time Pro Bowler, 2-time Sports Emmy Award winner. He said he was going to be calling the Super Bowl again, but he's not sure when or where, aka with Tom Brady around here. He says he's not happy with his current role, but he likes the people he works with. Again, you're making a lot of money. That does, again, sometimes the money does not really help you with the situation you're in, which kind of still, you can say, "Hey, I'm not happy here because I just got demoted right away," because we all know kind of why he got demoted. He worked with Burkhardt, that's who Tom Brady's working with now, and yeah, he's paired with Joe Davis as the basically he's the color analyst and play-by-play for that. And then he was demoted to Fox, of course, to the second team when Tom Brady joined the network. So yeah, of course, with Tom Brady, it's kind of reversed there. It's, hey, I retire, and he signed the contract in 2022. He signed the contract after retiring in 2022, and became working alongside Kevin Burkhardt, and then signed the average of $37.5 million a year, which that's an upgrade, basically, from what he's been having for his career. But yeah, again, it's kind of, you're just looking and go, hey, my career weighs a lot more. And you can just tell that when he was talking, he definitely did get better as the season went on. He kind of got the gist of the flow of it. Like, of course, this man, his flow was, I'm the quarterback, I'm in charge of everything. You're going to do what I tell you to do. We're going to go out here, do this, and this, and we're going to get down the field in 10 to 15 plays, score touchdown, field goal, whatever, and we're going to try and be the greatest team ever and go win a Super Bowl out here at the end of the year. Definitely a different situation. If you've been in the broadcast field before, it's a whole different flow. You don't really know what the color commentators or analysts are saying throughout the game to kind of see when to let the play breathe, when to let who talk for how long and say what and where. It's all a big different situation up there. It's actually kind of interesting listening to Brady. If you did watch the game and not on mute for the entire time, definitely seemed like he is getting his ground. He actually they kind of went into this game like, hey, you can't be, since he's now a minority owner of the Raiders. They kind of saying he's also kind of in charge of who named the coach for them and everything, and kind of there's been like some really major gray lines that they don't know how he's gonna be crossing them or not. I'm pretty sure he can't call Raiders games next year that are on Fox. That will probably be Greg Olson coming back to the A team for those games, for however many there is. But yeah, this is kind of what we're kind of be going through for the next 10 years. And he said that he's not here to, we just had Bill Belichick, of course, get hired by UNC. I'm very happy about that, to see him hopefully cranking this team up here in North Carolina. But again, besides the point, as we have Tom Brady is going to be this person to say that he's in it for the long haul, to try and make his name known in the broadcasting world here. As yes, they try and bring in these people because there's so much in their mind, and especially if you hear him throughout the game, he's just spewing facts, and sometimes it's like he's ending the point as the next play is starting, and then Burkhardt is trying to say something, and it's immediately Tom Brady again. Like, there was no breathing in the play and the breathing in the talking, and it was just talk, play, talk, play, talk. Like, it was just constant. There was no like little like, ooh, okay, like let's see what they're gonna do, let them set up. But that's just comes with the ability to know every single thing that's going to happen. He was seeing what was he was like trying to he was basically doing a Tony Romo. He was saying what was gonna happen before it was happening to a point. But he definitely was getting better. And actually, if you again watched the Super Bowl with him not on mute, he kind of was told to not really kind of go against of what was going on in the play, but just kind of told that line. He didn't really, he told the line to a point, but then he definitely crossed over here and there. He definitely picked out what they were doing, especially earlier in the game. He was like, let the guys play. Like, these calls are not supposed to be calls. And people were like, wow, like, you okay? Brady's on our side now. He sees what we're talking about. He sees the kind of the calls that the refs are making, and it shouldn't be called. Granted, yes, again, the plays are made like bam, 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 split seconds, and you make a call right away, and a lot of times they're not good calls. And he has been seeing that throughout the year, and definitely has been changing his tone and seeing, hey, there's something that we need that needs to not be called here. This is just ruining the game, especially in this level of game in the Super Bowl at this level of play. And right now, this is just the last play, and he definitely was getting on the refs' case about that, which definitely seemed like a refreshing look for us fans as we're looking at it for most of us fans who are not going to be in the NFL, or just are on this side of the ball. So, yeah, we got the rookie year of Tom Brady again, after 24 seasons of him. 24 seasons. 2020 was his, of course, rookie year. Played in that one game, and then of course went on. And then basically after that, he was. I think there's literally 1 year that he started, and he started one game and had one game, and that was 08. And yeah, other than that, he was basically playing the entire season. He was getting hurt some years. The last one it was 2016 when he played 12 games. Again, other than that, he was playing basically the entire season. So this first year for a lot of people to see Tom Brady as a rookie again, and he was just spewing facts and just showing off every single thing that was in his mind to be able to tell you. But yeah, let me know what you think about what these analysts sound like throughout the games. How much you like them, who you rank as the best. I think Tom Brady's going to smash out of the park next year. He's gonna do great next year. He definitely learned. He's gonna probably practice. He might do it throughout the off season. We all know what his work ethic is like at this point, where he's just trying to nail it. And he obviously was trying to do perfectly every single time, and it was just, I think, too much at the beginning, and he definitely did better. But yeah, rank the analysts for me. I'm gonna say Romo, Olson, Brady, with Brady definitely climbing the ranks here as the season goes on. They're all very close to each other, and all very much know the game as much as anyone now can possibly know the game at this point. So yeah, let me know what you think, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace!